I'm Amy from eSpares, and in this video I'll be showing you all the functions on an LCD screen of a Samsung American style fridge freezer. The LCD screen has a range of functions to help you operate and get the most out of your fridge freezer. However, it can be a little tricky to understand if you aren't familiar with it, so let's go through the functions one by one. Before we begin, it's important to know that the LCD screen has a display off function. To save energy, the display screen will turn off automatically when no buttons are being pressed, when no doors are open, and when the levers are not being used. However, the icon cubed, crushed, or ice off will stay on, as well as the vacation icon, if your fridge is in vacation mode. To turn on and to use your LCD screen, simply press one of the buttons, open the fridge door, or push a lever. Now let's take a look at the power freeze button first. The function of this button is quite simple, as when you press it, it will speed up the freezing time of your freezer, and you'll notice the power freeze icon appear on the display. This function is useful if you either need to freeze things quickly or get your freezer back down to its usual temperature quickly. This could be if your fridge freezer door has been left open, perhaps when you've been putting the shopping away. Next, we have the freezer button. This button is used to control the temperature of your freezer, which ranges between -15 degrees Celsius and -23 degrees Celsius. Each time you press the freezer button, the temperature will drop by 1 degree until it reaches -23. After this cycle, if you continue to press the button, it will begin again at -15. Once you set your freezer's temperature to the chosen temperature, it will remain on screen for 5 seconds. After this, it will change to the freezer's current temperature, and then will proceed to reach your target temperature in due course. Before you select a temperature, it's important to know what temperatures are or aren't suitable for your food. For example, ice cream may melt at -16 degrees, so it's important to take this into consideration before adjusting. Now for the ice type button. Pressing the button will allow you to choose which type of ice you want your fridge freezer to make and pass through the dispenser. The choices are either cubed, crushed, or ice off. Up next is the filter change button. Your fridge freezer comes with a built-in schedule that lets you know when it's time to change or clean your filter. Pressing and holding this button for a few seconds will reset the filter schedule, so you should press this button whenever you finish changing your filter. You should hear a chime to confirm the filter has been reset. Cleaning or changing the filter is fairly easy, but if you've never done it before, don't worry. You can check out our video up here on how to replace the external filter on a Samsung American style fridge freezer. Now, pressing the vacation button on the screen will put your fridge into vacation mode. The purpose of this function is to reduce power usage and save energy whilst you're away for long periods of time. When you select this function, you'll need to press and hold down for 3 seconds. You'll know your fridge is in vacation mode as the vacation button will remain lit up, so to turn it off you just need to press and hold it for 3 seconds once again. It's important to note that when your fridge freezer is in vacation mode, your freezer will stay at its usual temperature, but the fridge will be kept at 15 degrees Celsius. Now it's really important to note that this is not a safe temperature to keep food at. So you should only use this mode if you're going away for prolonged periods of time, and you should always empty your fridge before doing so. Though you can, however, keep food in your freezer and it will be absolutely fine. To keep your fridge freezer and LCD screen locked around children, you can activate the child lock function. And to do this, you simply press the vacation button and the fridge button together at the same time and hold them down for 3 seconds. You should then see the child lock icon illuminated when it's activated. This will lock all of the buttons, as well as stopping the dispenser lever and the ice lever from working as well. To turn the child lock back off, simply press and hold the vacation and the fridge buttons for 3 seconds again, and the icon should turn off. The fridge button works in the same way as the freezer button, allowing you to set the temperature of the fridge between 7 degrees Celsius and 1 degree Celsius. To change the temperature, simply press the button repeatedly until you select the temperature that you want it to be set at. Just like with the freezer button, the temperature you've selected will remain on the screen for a few seconds, and afterwards the screen will change to the display of the current temperature. It will then proceed to work towards the target temperature. Finally, we have the door open function. When your fridge or freezer door is open, the door icon on the screen will light up. This can be especially helpful for letting you know if one of the doors is obstructed or hasn't been closed properly. If your fridge or freezer door is left open for too long and the door open icon starts to blink, it's a sign that the temperature is rising. This blinking will stop once the fridge or freezer has returned to its normal temperature after the door has been closed. If, however, the blinking continues, you may have to reset your appliance. And you can do this by simply unplugging it, leaving it unplugged for about 10 minutes, and then plugging it back in. Leaving your fridge freezer's doors open not only affects your appliance's temperature, but it's also very wasteful when it comes to energy, so it's important to make sure you keep the doors closed wherever possible. For more tips on keeping your fridge freezer energy efficient, check out our video. And there you have it, how to use the LCD screen on your Samsung American style fridge freezer. Before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel for many more appliance repairs, maintenance guides, and all things e-spares. Thanks for watching.